So hey guys, welcome back to my stream. And as always, I'm here with a quick draft, and currently it's a Brothers War. So just a few words about overall what I'm doing here. I'm playing mainly quick drafts in MTG Arena, and I'm pretty new to Magic, so I started to play it like roughly in summer last year. It's already and actually also Happy New Year. And I'm still exploring the Magic and Arena. I already played a few editions, so since the summer, and currently exploring the Brothers War, which I found a pretty challenging one because there are I think a lot of possibility, and still I'm pretty much scratching on the surface. All my streams are available on my stream channel, and also I have my YouTube channel where you can find all the 5 previous streams, and this is now the 6th one, where you can look back. Maybe you see. Please feel free to follow up, to subscribe, to leave your comments about your suggestions. But overall, so the previous draft was pretty much already getting better. So we started from 0-1 wins. Now we're already on 3 over the drafts, and there were a few challenging games, especially the last one. You can have a look. It was pretty challenging one, but as we see, we learn, we explore new things, and I think that's the fun about the draft. So you can always try new stuff and maybe new strategies, and see how it works overall. So let's start and see what it brings us today. Okay, so we open the pack and see first card, which is rare Harbin Vanguard Aviator. It's a soldier, and it's a legendary creature, and whenever you attack with 5 or more creatures you control, get 1/1 and gain flying until end of turn. Creatures you control. Oh, that's really super strong, especially in this format. There are a lot of soldiers. Also, there are a few flying. Of course, we see Strongbow, which is very good with the sacrifice, with the artifacts, and there are plenty of them in this in this draft. Also, we see Disenchant, which is very solid removal. Because again, square artifacts, enchantment, there are plenty of them. Disfigure is really solid, small removal. Of course, Commander, which would actually work very well with the Harbin later point. But let's take Harbin. I mean, I never tried this card before, but it looks really solid. I mean, we kind of commit ourselves to blue and white from the beginning, but we still can maybe splash it, and let's see what we can do here. So pretty good first actually pick. Okay, so from the white cards here, we see Vanguard, which is very good if you play a lot of artifacts. Actually, not many white cards. From other colors, like Rager is really good, but then you can play it also for Unearth for 4. Not much here actually. Of course, Golem. From blue we see Archaeologist, which is fine, but at this point I wouldn't go for it because we still don't know in which direction we're going to, artifacts or more creature based or artifact creatures, or a lot of possibilities there. Let's take Vanguard probably. Of course, we can just also take Rager and see, maybe we end up being, I don't know, black, blue, or white, black, and then splashing blue. So let's take Rager. I think that's a solid 4-drop, so overall. Okay, so we see here Chaplain, which is human cleric, and it's flying creature. Also pretty not bad if you're playing small creatures and we are white. Thank you from Cosmonaut for the comment, and welcome to the to my stream, and please feel free to leave more comments. So of course we see here Recommission again, which is sorcery, and also it gives as a pretty good sorcery. We can return again maybe Harbin in this case, or Vanguard, or Rager, or Chaplain. So we can return again maybe Harbin in this case, or Vanguard, or Rager, or Chaplain. So we can return again maybe Harbin in this case, or Vanguard, or Rager, or Chaplain. So maybe we get more to drop to 3 drops that we can also return it. It don't enters with the 1/1 counter on it, so it's pretty good. Otherwise, we don't see more blue cards or white cards that could work for us. I mean, Flask is good if you want to maybe splash something, but I think I would take Recommission. So overall, I liked it, so I want to try. Maybe it works here as well. Okay, so we see a few interesting cards that actually could fit to us if you follow this soldier, like kind of soldier-based deck. We see Static Net here, which is 4 drop, and it's a very good removal, so we can exile any non-land permanent and we create a Power Stone and gain 2 life. Also we see Ambush Paratrooper, which is actually a human soldier, which works really well with the Harbin here. Yeah, it's a hard choice because, I mean, it's always good to have removal, but Ambush here is also really well, works really well because it's also soldier and it's a flyer. But I think we go for the removal here. It's pretty, maybe it's a bit safer if you don't get any in future, and it's really solid one. Okay, so we see here again a few blue cards which could work, which is Air Marshal, and it's also soldier, and it can give another soldier flying. Of course, Might Stone's animation works well with the Power Stones. For example, we would create a Power Stone here with a Static Net, and we can enchant it with a Might Stone animation and get a 4/4, and also draw a card. Also, we see Ichor Wellspring. It's also we draw a card and an artifact, which works well with the nothing here, but it could work well if you would get some artifact triggers. Of course, Deadly Repulse, it is also like fine removal. But I think we can take Air Marshal. Maybe we want more soldiers, and we try to go into this direction right now. Yeah, let's take Air Marshal. Okay, so we see again the second Air Marshal. Yeah, it could be fine. I mean, it's still 2 drop. Of course, also we see Vanguard. But right now, we don't really have a lot of artifact. I mean, we have this 1 black card, and that's it. Nothing much in this pack for us, so yeah, Vanguard or Air Marshal. Actually, I wouldn't mind to take the second Air Marshal and see where it brings us. It's fine to drop. I tried it before, it worked well, so overall, so I think we can try it out. Okay, so we see another soldier. Actually, that's also really good because it's called, yeah, Warlords Elite, and I mean, it costs a bit more to cast, but still it's a 4/4, kind of for 3 mana, and then we need to tap additionally artifact or creature or lands, 2 more to play it. But I think with 3 mana is pretty solid. Otherwise, of course, we see some like trick here. Mishra's Research Desk, also fine, but we are not like red now. So I would say Elite is good. It's also a soldier, so you can try it. Let's see. So here we see Energy Refractor, which if we decide to splash, we can have it also in our deck. Also, Bubble is solid artifact for 0 mana if you want to draw more. But right now we are not really going in this direction, so I would say Refractor here. If you want to splash maybe for some card, maybe we get later something that could fit well and we can splash. Okay, so a few good red cards and Disenchant. So I guess Disenchant, it's white and it's solid removal, so for this edition, especially with artifacts, again, it works really well. So, Foam Cosmonaut. So, what's been your favorite deck to draft in this set so far? Yeah, it's hard to say because there were a lot of decks. So far, what I played, I think overall like the maybe combination blue and red was pretty interesting. So you can find some good combinations there. So with the sacrificing and also like non-creature spells. You can check out on my YouTube. I had a video with a blue-red, so you can see from my like a background picture, blue and red. So you can check out this overall. I like this combo, but I'm still trying to explore more and see if I find maybe better better solutions in this one. Okay, so we see here Sigil of Valor, which is a pretty good artifact equipment. Also we see Revenant, if you do something with sacrifice, because we can constantly return it back. Of course Golem, and you can take Sigil of Valor, but on the one hand, yeah, it's good, but on the other hand, it doesn't work well with the Harbin, because we have to attack with 5 or more soldiers, and because of this it triggers. Yeah, I'm not sure, a bit challenging here what to go with, but yeah, I can take it. Maybe we see something, I'm not sure, to be honest, so like not much here. Of course, we see another human soldier as a 1-drop as a first strike. Of course, the flask also here, and we can say we can take a 1-drop. It looks like we are trying to be more aggressive kind of by now, but who knows where we end up. Okay, the synchronize is fine, a kind of a removal, so we can take it. I don't know if we play it, maybe it's a bit too expensive, but maybe for big creatures that could work. Okay, Sopter is fine, it's artifact creature, you have 2 units, fine. I mean, Sopter probably a bit better, so also 3-drop. Nothing from this. I think Colossus is maybe a bit too clunky for our deck, but we can take it as steel blue card, so in case, and Retro unit is fine, but by now we don't need so many power stones. Okay, so we see here Visions of Phyrexia, which is a 4-drop double red. Yeah, like it's really cool because it's basically like a drawing engine for to draw cards. Of course, we see Vixstone Subjugation, which is solid removal. Mass Production actually could be also really good because we create here colorless soldiers artifacts, and it says, so the Harbin says, whenever you attack with 5 or more soldiers, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain flying until end of turn. So actually mass production could be a choice here, or subjugation. I'm not sure if I want to take Visions of Phyrexia, because of course it's like a super solid card, but we kind of have a few cards that could probably fit better into the deck itself, so yeah, I'm really thinking of taking mass production, but also I would love to take the subjugation here. Interesting what they have. I mean, they have already 2 removals, and yeah, maybe let's take mass production. I haven't tried it yet, and maybe it somehow works, so, and maybe we'll see some other removals later as well, so let's take mass production. I just want to try out something new if it works. Okay, so we see Hercules Final Meditation. Okay, that's pretty funny card, bit maybe too expensive. Of course, Tactician is really good because we are kind of building a soldiers deck, and it kind of pumps soldiers. Otherwise, of course, Rock is fine. 7 is fine in the late game because we can draw cards. Lantern is fine, but I think Tactician here we are pretty soldiers based, and it's pretty good addition to the soldier deck. Okay, so we see Takasia Decide Mentor. Creatures you control have vigilance and survival. Actually, it's also a really funny card because if you have a lot of artifacts in your graveyard, you can also later, when it get removed, you can exile her and get all the like artifact cards with value 10 or less from graveyard directly to the battlefield, which is really strong. But by now we are not so artifact based, so only 4 artifacts, and I'm not sure if I'm playing Rager, so that's also a question here. I think we take second Tactician. 2 is always good. I mean, Mentor is also fine. We could splash for green. because we have a refractor here. So, but I think tactician, I mean, we are kind of following the soldier strategy, and that would be a good addition to tacticians. Okay, so we see here's the card that I was also talking about before for the red-blue deck, which is third pass Iconoclast. With it, we also create a lot of soldiers if you have a lot of non-creature spells. By now we have a few, but like I think 3, 4 actually, 5. Yeah, I mean, and this is also sorcery, so it's 6. Iconoclast would be also funny. I mean, we could splash for red here. Of course, Wing Command is also soldier, but I think Iconoclast is could be funny here because we create a lot of soldiers with it. So let's try it out. Let's take Iconoclast. Okay, so we see here another Air Marshal. Not sure if we need the third one. I have two already. Take a Flight is fine because we could draw cards here. Cooldown is fine as a kind of as a removal. So maybe cooldown could be actually not bad here. It's also a non-creature spell. And yeah, otherwise not much. I think let's take a cooldown. I mean, take a Flight is also pretty solid, but I think cooldown here could be better because we try to be more like more in aggressive direction. But yeah, I'm not sure if how aggressive we end up, and cooldown is fine to slow down the board. And we are kind of short on the removal, so it also adds up. You see here, lay down arms. It's good if we have a lot of planes. But by now, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have only 5, 6 blight cards. Of course, Milestone animation is fine because we also draw a card here. Amulet, Tokasi, yes, Amulet is fine, but doesn't really fit. So could take arms and see if it works, but I'm a bit afraid that we are a bit low on the how's the color fixing with this set. Haven't drafted. Say splashing in extra color pretty easy. I think there are if you like cards with which you can try to splash. So splashing is possible. Like for example, Energy Refractor, it converts the mana. So for 2 mana you can add 1 mana of any color. So that's really good for splashing. Also, I think there is a star. Chromatic Star is also possible to splash with it. So there are a few cards that can help you to splash, and also there are Evolving Wild sometimes if you're lucky. So splashing works, but playing 3 colors probably not. It's a bit hard with the 3 colors here. So lay down arms. So lay down arms or animation. Maybe we have already a few 4 drops here, and another 4 drop maybe it could be too much. I'm not sure like if lay down arms would end up being good enough as the removal. Yeah. How many non-creature? We have 8 already. Staticness, there is most likely to play. Not sure about the Rager, we can put it out. And we can take the animation. And see, because I'm not sure about the lay down arms. I think we are not so wide to play it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we got even Ambush Paratrooper because, yeah, it's really solid. It's human soldier, and so you can also pump additionally with it. Otherwise, again, another animation, a few red cards. Yeah, Synthesis is fine if you draw a lot, but I think easy ambush here. Yeah, okay, so we see, yeah, as I said, so for splashing, now we got the Evolving Wild, so it works also good for splashing, so yeah, it's possible in this format. Stopter, another Stopter, not much. Hey, let's take Wilds. I mean, we are splashing for the Iconoclast, so it would help us also. Okay, we get another recommission, some, like, yeah, some trick here. Trio Agent, which is also Soldier, but for 4 mana, I think it's not good enough for 4 mana, because you don't get much from it. So I mean, you need additional spend 2 to get +1 +1 plus -1. So it's also already a bit too expensive. So let's take Recommission. I mean, I think it's pretty good. I mean, if we have creatures cards that we want to return, and they are all less than 3 mana. Yeah, let's see. We get 7 here, but it's not a Soldier. Another Recommission. I think 3 Recommission may be a bit too much. We are a bit short on the 3 drops, so we can take a 7th and try. Maybe if we don't get something else. But yeah, I think we're already. Yeah, I think we have enough non-creature spells, which are 10. So let's take 7th. Okay, another Animation and Rock. I mean, yeah. I mean, the Rock is fine because it's a flyer. And we create Power Stone, but Power Stone, you don't have so many artifact creatures, and you can only spend Power Stone to cast to cast artifact spell. And we have a few, but yeah, I'm not so sure. Maybe, I mean, second Animation could be fine, or Rock. I mean, we're kind of now 11 to 10, so like almost 50-50 in terms of creatures and non-creatures. Yeah, hard choice here. Yeah, I mean, I can take a Rock. Maybe we need the Power Stones later, and it's also a creature, so. Okay, Curate. Non-creature spell, nothing much. I can take Curate, but don't know if we play it because we have already a lot of 2 drops here. Self-Assembler, actually we already saw one. We could get it. Yeah, I think 1 is enough, so let's take Self-Assembler. If we get some more assembly workers, it could be good because we can get another assembly worker with a Self-Assembler. Let's take this. Don't know, and we don't play this card as well, so. Okay, can you use the Power Stones for Unearth cost? That's an activated ability, or it's still, or is it still casting? I think you can use the Power Stone for Unearth. Yeah, you're casting, but it's also still an artifact creature, so you're using for the artifacts. So you can use the Power Stone for the Unearth. Yeah, we see here Urza's Command, like a super, I think one of the best cards in this edition, so yeah, we can create a Power Stone or give a minus to the other creatures, yeah, or create a construct artifact which the growth will never be with every artifact we control. Yeah, that's super solid card. And yeah, so returning back to your question, so about Power Stone, so you can use it for all effects, but yeah, when you actually play the Unearthed creature, it's not casting, but you can use still Power Stone for it. Okay, we also see another interesting artifact here, which is Key to the City. You can discard and then make 1 creature unblockable until. And also we can draw a card. It may afterwards pay 2 and draw a card. That's also fine if you have maybe a lot of unearthed creatures, because you can just discard them and you still can play them later. That's also fine. Lauren is also good if we have a lot of artifact cards. But I think, yeah, here's easy, or this command is super solid, abundant. We have a lot of flexibility there, so depending on what we need. Yeah, so we see Harvester here, which is 2 drop, but for Unearth we need a black mana. Of course we are splashing already red, and we could play, but think it's fine. Doesn't add much to our deck, so I think we can take Disenchant here. It's pretty solid removal, and we are kind of short on the removals right now. Otherwise, there's not much for us in this pack. Okay, so we see, as I said, for the splashing, we can use also Chromatic Star, and because you may sacrifice it and add mana of any color, and you additionally, when it goes to the graveyard, you can draw a card with it. Also, we see Loran in the Disciple of History, and whenever she or another legendary creatures enter the battlefield, we can return artifact card from the graveyard to the hand. I mean, we have a few artifacts here, but not the ones that I would love to return back, so I think she's not like super good. And we have already in our deck, we have already a lot of 4-drops, and yeah, that's not good enough. And let's take Chromatic Star, it's artifact. Of course, we can also take Coreless because it's a soldier. Yeah, interesting here. So do we need artifacts for? I mean, here it would count as a non-artifact, non-creature spell. And we are kind of 50-50 right now, so I think we can take Chromatic Star. It also helps us to fix the mana and splash the Iconoclast. Okay, so we see the Officer here. Actually, it's really good in our deck, because for 4 mana we can look on the top cards of the library and reveal a creature card with mana value 3 or less, and put it in the hand, and the rest goes to under the library. And it's 1-drop and it's 2/1. So in general, it's really good. Of course, you see another Disenchant, but I think we have already 2, it's enough. So I think we can take an Officer here. Yeah. Okay, so we see not much in this pack for us. I mean, Adapt is fine, but we are not drawing so much to play it and get the most value of it. Lauren Escape is fine, it's just like some trick. And we can take it because other things not really good. Of course, if we are splashing with the red, we could also take a Strongbow to, because we have a pretty lot of artifact that we could sacrifice. Yeah, now we are like 50-50 in terms of creature and non-creature spells, so I can take Strongbow and see if I play it later. Okay, we see Avenger here, which is also artifact creature, and if you play the self-assembler, we can also get it. No, it's not assembler worker, it's artifact creature, sorry, that's my mistake. With assembler worker, we can also only get the assembler worker creature cards. I mean, otherwise not too much in this deck. I mean, the Fracture, but when one splash for it, I can take Avenger just to have it, but I'm not sure. Okay, we see a Human Cleric, which is fine because we can return some creature card, and we have a lot of creatures here which are value 3 or less. Also we see Lantern, which is also artifact non-creature spell, and helps us to, yeah, with our Iconoclast here. Yeah, of course, like a counter counter here. And Chaplain is fine, but not sure if it's good enough. Yeah, it's okay. I would say either Lantern or Chaplain or Discipline. No, Discipline the one, because I think we play most of the 4-drops here, and it also really makes our, so the high end here a bit too expensive. Yeah, I mean, Chaplain is fine, but it doesn't add so much. I mean, let's take Lantern. I don't know if you play it. Okay, another chaplain, of course explosion. I mean, we are kind of splashing for red, so we can take explosion actually. I mean, I think it's worth splashing because you can deal direct damage to the opponent, or you can also deal damage to any target, including planeswalkers or creatures. Of course, another paratrooper would be really nice because it's also a human soldier. Actually, pretty challenging choice here. So from my point, I would either go to the paratrooper or the excavation explosion. I think explosion is fine. We are a bit low on the 3 drops and we can splash it, so it's solid removal, so let's take explosion. Not much in this deck. Yeah, we can take 7, but we don't play it possibly. Yeah, I mean a soldier, but probably I wouldn't splash for it. Another animation, I mean we can take also Corliss. I mean animation also could be fine, but yeah, let's take this. I think we have a lot of... okay, we even get animation again. Sprite... yeah, nothing that we can really... we could play the another soldier, but I think it's not good enough for this mana. So let's see. Okay. Yeah. So we can probably... we need the chromatic star because we are splashing for Iconoclast, and it's also artifact which triggers him. Paratrooper is good, Disenchant is good, Recommission I think twice could be good actually. Air Marshal, I'm thinking maybe I will cut one. Refractor is also fine. This Valor doesn't really work well because we want to attack with more creatures potentially, so 7th we can probably remove. Explosion is good, Scepter is fine. Yeah, I would leave with the Mind Stone animation, maybe add another one. Right, that's in that. Wait, where is it? Yeah, here, because we create a few Power Stone, and also we have other artifacts that we can enchant. So we can put the Mind Stone animation on any artifact as well. Reserve Command is great, Twice Tactician is great. Synchronize probably we don't need, we have enough, like not enough, but sufficient amount of the removals here. Okay, so what else do we have here? No, we don't want Valor. Okay, so maybe let's look on the mana. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 planes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue cards. So we need a bit more planes. Let's see, how much is it? 15. I mean, I would like to keep maybe 1 mountain because we can fix mana with Refractor here and Star. We have 1 wild to get the red, so mountain. What do I want to play? More island maybe. So it will be 60, 17, 18. No, that's a bit much already, so we can maybe add 1 more plane because we are pretty white actually, so yeah, that should make it work somehow. So yeah, I want to keep Refractor, I want to keep Chromatic Star. Corliss, I mean, it's fine. It is fine because we have a few it's called artifacts to play it, or yeah, also creatures that we could tap with it to playing it, to casting it. And it's also soldier. I'm thinking about if I need the cooldown here, because I mean, how many removals we have? We have 2, 3. Okay, 3, 4 removals actually. Yeah, hard to see. But I think it could be really good in our deck, the cooldown. Maybe I don't need 2 Mightstone animations. Right now we are like 12 to 12 in terms of creature and non-creature spells. I mean, we can remove one, this 1/1 soldier, I mean, it's fine, but I think we have better things that we could play. Yeah, so we are 11 to 12. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, it should be fine. I'm thinking, do I need 2 recommissions? Yeah, stepped away for a little bit. Bummer that the blue white soldier land didn't show up. Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Okay, yeah, I mean, maybe we... Yeah, maybe we try it like this. I mean, we can still adjust it after the first game. I think it's fine. We can most likely play Explosion and Iconoclast. We have a few things where we can splash. Also, this Recommissions I think is really good, because probably Iconoclast and Harbin would be tried to be removed. So, and we have like thing that we can return it with. Yeah, let's try like this and see how it works. I think that looks balanced enough. Maybe a bit short on the removals, but yeah, eventually. Let's see. Okay, so I think, yeah, that's a pretty good hand. We can play right now 2 things out of it, and yeah, that's fine. Okay, first, yeah, that could be pretty aggressive start actually. It gets +2/+0 and menace as long as you sacrifice permanent this turn. And here they can sacrifice Mercer's Bubble. Yeah, I'm not sure why they did it right now. Actually, could do it next turn, because Nausea has a summoning sickness and they can't attack. Yeah, let's play land. Yeah, island and say go. Yeah, next turn we can splash the flash the paratrooper. And splash, again saying splash too many too often. Yeah, that works really well here for them, because yeah, they're sacrificing. Okay, I guess they will get Genius. Yeah, that's also a really good 3-drop. Yeah, let's take planes and Seagull, and then we'll flash it at the end. Next turn, yeah, if they play Genius, I will, when I get the mana, I will explode it. Okay. Yeah, we can block because they're tapped out. Okay, so let's play Island. Could disenchant the Power Stone, but it's not worth it, so let's... Yeah, I guess I don't block here. If they sacrifice something, it will be +2+, so it will be menace, and then they attack with the 1 here, so I can attack. It's fine. I don't know. I mean, it's a bit aggressive, but I'm not Not sure, but right now I can't do anything. Next turn I can cool down both of them and win a bit of time to build up. And of course now they could sacrifice with the genius and the 3-2. Okay, they can even sacrifice Minotaur. That's really a good combination here, because they can sacrifice with both of the creatures and the goblin gets always +2/+0. And they sacrifice, they can sack right now the Power Stone here. Yeah, and that I get 5 damage. Okay, we get the mountain. Yeah. And of course we now could just remove this 2/2. But then they still have 2 3s which they also sacrifice, but 2/2 can be really dangerous. Of course I could just now cool down both of them and minimize the damage. But yeah, I think we do the cooldown first and we win a bit of time, so we can cool down the goblin and strongbow in this case. Yeah, because here, I mean, they can attack with the 2s, which is fine. I mean, it's not fine, but and here they, yeah, also then they attack for more, so with this they can sacrifice, and in this they can sacrifice also and pump the goblin, and we don't want this. Okay, that's very aggressive. Don't know why they do it now, because they could do it in my turn and then attack for more here. Yeah, like a lot of lands. It could recommission and explode something like yeah, I think we have to recommission, and it will be already 2/3. You can block something. Yeah, let's recommission first. And we want to remove something. I mean, a bit harsher, so we can remove the two, most likely. Yeah, it looks pretty bad, to be honest, so I'm not sure, because here they can also sacrifice. Yeah, maybe we just remove the genius, just because they can get all menace, and if they play something now, I'm already pretty dead, but here we win like a turn additionally because they're still tapped out. But let's see. Okay, yeah, that's like super aggressive. Yeah, can you do here? A bit unfortunate, so let's play land. We can enchant the Power Stone and draw and see what we get, most likely. Yeah, let's play Power Stone first. Okay. Of course, we could just remove the Power Stone here, and that they can then sacrifice it because it's also artifact. Not sure how good it is, but here they can also sacrifice the desk and make him a menace 3/2. But let's do it in their turn. We just remove the Power Stone here. Now attacks because we want to block, and let's see. Before they attack, I will remove it. So let's see what they do. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean they had a lot of removals. Yeah, it's fine. It's like, yeah, good game, but yeah, what can you do? They had like 100 removals and all these things that they needed. So yeah, maybe my deck is a bit too slow for the aggressive deck. That's a bit hard here, but it's fine. So let's see, maybe the next game will be better. Okay, let's see. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe animation was a bit expensive, but yeah, let's try one more time. Yeah, I think I will keep. We can draw here. We get the land here, and we get the iconoclast here. So I think that's pretty good start. So we can play iconoclast pretty much from the beginning. Let's see. Okay, we keep. Okay, let's first. Yeah, do I want to get the wilds first and get the red maybe first? So let's see what they get here. Okay, green. Yeah, okay, I get the red. Because then we can play iconoclast probably next turn already. Then we have a few non-creature spells which also triggers it, so that's really good. Yeah, unfortunately not planes, but it's fine. Let's play iconoclast. You can also return it if you get now planes, but if they remove it, so. I mean, if they have removal, that would probably fly right now to iconoclast. And if they attack, I don't block. Yeah, maybe I should look on the deck again and see. Okay, so Stalwart. It's fine also for fixing mana, because they can tap and tap artifact or creature and add mana of any color. And it's fine. It's nice actually. We get planes. Let's play planes, then and play the refractor because we also draw a card and maybe. I mean, it's fine. And we create the also soldier here. Okay, now let's see, because, okay, another island, it's fine. No attacks, and, okay. So next turn, we could even play already animation. Would be also fine, because it's also non-creature spell, we trigger iconoclast, we can animate the refractor, because we already have a mountain here. It's fine, no blocks. Let's see. Yeah, it's also pretty solid 3-drop if you play green, because you create a Power Stone token. It's this overall 3/2 creature. Okay, we draw another one. Let's play Island. Yeah, I think animation here is really good because it's also mana efficient, and we get the 4/4 already on the board. And yeah, next turn we can play the Marshal and do all the other stuff, and then also attack with it soon. Because we can make it flying in some turns, so if it doesn't get removed. And we also draw cards, so I think that's pretty good here. Oh, we even get Tactician, that's really nice. So we could attack with the 4/4 and see if they block. I think it's fine, because, yeah, I mean, if they block with both, it's fine, we trade here. Next turn we play the Tactician, and it gives +1/+1 to all our soldiers. And we have here, I mean, if they have trick, it's fine, they use it to kill this, which is okay. So our soldiers become 2/2. Let's see, they may have, I think there is one pump spell. That's fine. Yeah, it's good for us. Because their blocks weren't so good, so... Okay, we have still like a full hand. They have 3 cards left, so we don't block here. They need, I think, 7 to put 2 1/1 counters on the sprite, and right now they're still on 4. Yeah, let's play island. Plains, actually, island is fine. Let's play tactician. Yeah, we could attack actually here with both, because I mean they are blocks. I mean they block one, but then the other goes through. Or I don't want to block. I mean 2/2 I could also block actually, but I think it's fine to attack right now. So. And if they have something, they use it to kill this 2/2. I can still take the damage, and next turn I will leave something to block like this 2/2, because now they don't have enough mana to... okay, they have 4/2, which is trample. Yeah, I mean it's fine, we get 6, but I think we are safe here. We have an explosion and we have a static net, so... if needed, I can just explode it. Or just kill it next turn, so it's also fine. Do I want to block? I think no. Okay, let's see what they play. Okay. Let's play planes first. Resist command, so create a power token, create a construct, and that's also fine. I mean, so good. So many options here. I mean, with this explosion on 4/2. Or I want to keep the static net for something bigger, I think. We can explosion, we create another soldier, and we can air marshal additionally, so I think it's fine. So let's do it like this. Yeah. Let's remove the 4/2. And play the air marshal, and we attack with the 2 soldiers. We could have still things that we could block with. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we could also... we can't recognition. Okay, that's good for them because they gain life here. Okay. Chromatics is also fine because we can now create another soldier. Or we just static net the ballast. If a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard obstinate ballast, put it into the battlefield instead of putting it into your graveyard. I mean, it's not... yeah, I think we just exile it, to be honest. Of course, we could just make something flying twice and attack for like 4. It's also an option here, but could just remove it and attack with the with 4 creatures also. Yeah, I think it's good to remove it, and it's already big enough for the static net. Yeah, let's remove it. Yeah, let's attack first. Okay. We have still blockers here, so if needed. We now can also play a Chromatic Star and create another soldier, so for blocking, or so it's fine, I think. So actually the animation here wasn't bad. It's like also like a 4/4, and yeah, for the beginning I think it's good, like for like surviving a bit until we get all the things that we need. And it's also non-creature spell, so that's nice. Okay, and then we play a Chromatic Star, create another soldier, and let's enter. We still have a commission if they remove like Iconoclast, or yeah, I think Iconoclast is pretty good target for their commission in this case. Yeah, or this command is also really nice. I mean, right now, I mean, it's, yeah, okay, it's fine. Not quite sure what they want, but I can't block because we need a non-artifact creature, so it should be non-artifact creature to block, but I think I don't block here, it's fine. Yeah, still at 12, I think there are not enough pump spells for this. Yeah, I mean, I think, how much is it? 10, yeah. Let's just attack this all. I'm always afraid to attack with all because, yeah. But, yeah, let's attack with all. We still can have a few cards. Okay, yeah. That's how actually I mentioned that this deck would work. So with the soldiers, we didn't even get this blue-white creature. So the flying soldiers that gives others flying if you attack with the 5 or more. So this legendary creature Harbin. But I think overall the deck worked well. I think at least in this game. So let's see how it goes further. Okay, so probably I have to mulligan. I mean, this we need 2 additional lands to play. On the other hand, we have like 4 lands. Hard to say because I mean, just the hand is not so good. But if we get, of course, stuff, we have already mass production here. Yeah, I mean, this we can't really use right now because we need a target for it. Interesting mulligan, because I feel like I have to mulligan. Yeah, let's mulligan. I don't know, somehow, yeah, that's better. We have a explosion here, and we have a Iconoclast, and we have a Evolving Wilds. Yeah, let's remove 1 plane. And let's play Wilds. yeah, I think that's better. Not ideal, but I mean we still have a few removals. If we get into the trouble, we still can remove something. But yeah, so it's fine. Let's play Iconoclast. Fortunately, I don't have any artifacts to trigger it directly, but planes. Let's attack first. Let's play Scepter, which is also fine. Okay, Human Soldier. Yeah, I mean, let's attack with the Scepter. As if by now I don't want to remove the infantry. I mean, they still get 1/1 soldiers, so not ideal for explosion. I would wait till like a turn 2 and see what they play. Okay, that's also a good one. They draw cards, they lose 1 life. Maybe we could remove it with disenchant, but then they still can play it for an Earth. Let's see what we draw. Okay, Paratrooper. Yeah, I think let's play planes. Let's attack. And we want to explosion here. I mean, it could be good, but we are kind of like ahead. I think I will wait 1 turn and see maybe if they play something bigger. Because the Rager, we remove it and then they, yeah, with set of course. Yeah, it's fine. Because Rager, they can remove it and they still can play it for an Earth. Of course, they get a lot of things here. Suddenly 10,000 removals. Yeah. I mean, we don't block here. Oops. Okay, rock is good for blocking. Yeah, I think we just flush the rock. Of course, we could just also remove the 3/1 and minimize the damage. Here we could block the 2/2. Yeah, I mean, let's attack. Anyway, I don't block with the 1/2 and turn. Then we flash the rock. Block the 2/2, get 3. If they don't play something with haste. Yeah, I mean, my mana screams like that it's rock. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, but unfortunately the Iconoclast has been gone before we used our spell, so that's also bad. Let's trample. Yeah, not ideal, but I think I have to do it. So, the removal. Honestly, how many removals they had? Like 1, 2, 3 removals. What the hell? Okay. Interesting. I guess I explode now the 4-3. Wait, needs 3. Okay. Or we can refractor first and then see what we draw. Yeah. Yeah, let's remove the 4-3 first. Yeah, let's play refractor. Got this one, and yeah, we could attack for the 3, but doesn't really help. But yeah, maybe we had to play refractor first and see what we draw, but it's fine. Okay, we draw planes. Yeah, I mean, question is what we do. Do we block here or not? I mean, we can play planes and then have the disenchant opened. And yeah, probably no attacks. Let's see what they play. Yeah, a bit unfortunate. Honestly. You need 3 for it. Yeah, like super aggressive. Artifact or enchantment, so they are. Yeah, I mean, I want to remove the 1/1 soldier. 3 mana. Yeah, let's not block and see a 1 turn. Oh, honestly, like so many lands, 6-7 lands. I mean, if they attack with all, yeah, I have to block here. Yeah, I have to block. Yeah, I should look, but yeah, we draw so many lands. Yeah, I guess they now play the Rager for an Earth. Yeah, okay. Do I survive? No, I don't survive actually. Yeah. Let's look again on our mana base. Somehow it's a bit weird that we were drawing so many lands. 17. Okay, maybe we need to cut 1 planes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think it should be fine somehow like this, so let's try like this. Don't know. Oh, okay, we need to add 1 card. Yeah, let's add 1 drop maybe. Yeah, nothing else that looks pretty feasible. I mean, Struggle could be fine if he has Splashing Red, but many artifacts we have. No, actually, I think it's not good enough. Maybe create a few Power Stones also. Or we can also put the Lantern actually, that's also fine, because we can remove the exile opponent's graveyard and remove an Earth with this, draw and also non-creature spell. Yeah, let's try it. 1/1 is fine, but I think not good enough. Yeah, a bit weakness of against the aggressive decks. It's but also we drew a lot of lands, so a rock smash. Sometimes you need some playables, and sometimes you just top deck 5 lands in a row. Yeah, that's true. It happens pretty often, unfortunately. In the last games, yeah, that was the case. Yeah, we can keep it. We have mana, and we have like, I think we can play everything here. So yeah, I mean, we can start with the probably chromatic star. It's fine just for the mana efficiency. And we get forest. Okay. We get plains. Yeah, let's play plains, and then we just flash the ambush. Let's see. Do I block here or not? They may have a trick here. So maybe no blocks. So I'm a bit concerned they may have something, and I want to keep the him in the play. Let's play plains. Yeah, let's attack first, and we can play the air marshal. Let's say go. I will keep the lantern because yeah, we don't get much value from it right now. So we need to exile target card from graveyard when we play it, and there's nothing to exile. I mean, if they play some unearths, I would, or they have some unearths, I would do it. And now we also don't trigger anything with it, so that's fine to keep it. Okay. Okay. Oh, explosion, even explosion. So yeah, we can just pump the soldier and just attack with both of them, I would say. Because it also now gains flying, and we aim to attack for 3. There's no removal or some. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. So they get a reach here and indestructible, so they can, yeah, it was a bit unfortunate, but it's fine. They use this to remove my 2/1. I have another one in the deck, so, and I can also return him, so that's fine. Okay. Okay, we get Tactician, which also solid blocker, and our Paratrooper gets bigger, it will be 2/3. Yeah, I think we play Tactician and we attack with the 2/3. Let's go. Yeah, I think it's fine here. Do they have some? Yeah, I guess they have. Okay, interesting that they removed the. Unfortunately, they exiled, so I can't get him back. That's okay. They may double block here, so I could just remove the 2 and attack, maybe, or recommission the 2-drop. But I'm not sure if I want to use the recommission at this point. Maybe it's a bit too early. But on the other hand, I'm not sure if I want to use the 3 damage removal on one of these creatures. Yeah, that's a bit. But on the other hand, we are trying to be faster, so maybe I just do it. And we also draw a card, so. And it's also, of course, here they lose the mana source, so if they are splashing for something. So yeah, let's do it. Do they have another trick? They could have. There are a lot of tricks in green. Okay. So they give a first strike to the 4-3. Yeah, I guess we just remove it and attack for 3. A bit aggressive use of the yeah, the removals, but I think it's fine. Oh, maybe I had to use it on the 6-5, maybe be better. Okay, let's play the Marshall. And do I want to return another Marshall? The battlefield, it will be directly on the battlefield. And it could be not bad, because then we can effectively block the 6-5. Yeah, let's try it. Yeah, let's get this back. And say go. No attacks and turn. So again, we can also leave some to block, and another one we can attack also, and we are trying to be faster. Yeah, I can just make the tactician flying. Do I want to also attack with the 4-3 maybe? It could also be fine, because yeah, I will take 6, but I attack also for 7 if they don't remove something. Yeah, we need to be a bit faster, so let's do it like this. We have 2 cards. Here we can also try to draw next turn if you don't get something. Yeah, tactician is really good here with the okay, they surveil. That's actually a good sign for us. So they are looking for the cards. So let's enter and they keep a plane in case if they play some discard thing. I don't know what their second color. Okay, they create 2 tapped power stones. Interesting. Yeah, let's play Refractor first. But then if I play, yeah, let's play Refractor. No, if I play planes, we need 3. Or attack first and then Refractor. Yeah, let's Refractor and see if it withdraw. Okay, withdraw mountain. Now let's make 4-3 flying and attack for 4. Yeah, I would keep the lantern still 1 turn. And they play something, so. Okay, that's bad. Because it's also flying. Doctor. Okay. Yeah, Rock Smash, you got him on the ropes, his flying damage, yeah. That was luck, but right now, yeah, they got us back. Yeah, I mean, let's maybe draw first and see maybe we get a removal. We still have a static net in the deck. Yeah, I don't know, let's just exile this one. And draw. Yeah, the 5-5 is pretty nasty here. Oh, but I guess that's our lucky day. We can now just remove it with the disenchant, so let's do it. And attack for... No, we can't attack with both, so we can attack with one. And let's play mana and Seiko. So next turn, I think that's it pretty much, unless they get another flying or something, I don't know. Yeah, that was already better game. I think that our mana worked well enough, so, and the last removal was also on time. But yeah, I think the deck works somehow pretty well with the soldiers. And yeah, we can try to see how it works further. Yeah, small problem for prices. For sure, the disenchant is really good in this deck, so yeah. We got the Heartbeat, but unfortunately we didn't get any white land. Yeah, on 3D. So Rock Smash, yeah, welcome. Thank you for following. So let's see. I mean, we have a Chromatic Star actually here. We can try to draw a land, and we have a lot of planes. So yeah, that's... I want to keep this hand because of the Harbin. I want to try it. We have a Static Net also here. We could risk it and see. Yeah, let's risk it. I mean, I have a Chromatic Star in case we can play something. Let's play Chromatic Star and Seagull. I can already play Sopter, so I think eventually we get the land. Yeah, okay, here's the planes. Let's say planes. Let's play Harbin. Yeah. Wonder how it works here. These 5 or more soldiers, so actually create a few, so I think that should work well. No, oh my god, yeah, that's... Okay, they used it on it. I hope I can get recommission soon to get it back. Let's play Maltzian, let's play... Yeah, Sopter is fine. Yeah, because it's 2 damage in air. Next turn we can Air Marshal or something else. That's actually, if they play some big creatures, it's also worth to remove because they get a lot of money here. Okay, yeah, Tactician is fine. Unfortunately, that's not a soldier. We can also play Elite, but then we need to tap it. Okay, we can actually play it. Yeah, let's attack for 2 first. And play the Elite here. Yeah, Courage Plans, he's ramping for something big. Yeah, that could be for sure the case here. So let's play for 4 to block here, so if needed. That's pretty good here. So that... Please don't touch it. I mean, yeah, we want to play Tactician next turn and then just attack with the Elite. And the 2/1 here, yeah. For sure they are searching for the lands and something big here. Yeah, but we have a Static Net for the... if they play something big here, so... And we are kind of faster right now, so that's... hopefully shouldn't be a problem here. That's fine. We mill another Tactician. It's okay, we have 1 in hand. Of course, that would be super sick because if we would have 2 Tacticians and they would get like... he would be like 6/6 then. Let's play Tactician and just attack with both. Yeah, they try remove our Sopter, it's fine because we can still get back for Unearth. And I'd rather remove the Sopter here than the Marshal. Yeah, Yeah, also we got the disenchant right now, so yeah, I think 8/6 is pretty good for disenchant, but then they get it for unearth actually. Maybe a static net is better here. Yeah, we can just static net the 8/6 because it exiles it instead, and just attack this for 8 and single. Next turn we can also unearth the Sopter or not. It's 2/1, yeah. It also has reach. Yeah, we can't remove 1/3 unfortunately. It's fine. This is 3/5. Okay, not bad. Okay, double air marshal. Yeah, and there's haste and attack only he couldn't block with it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean he could block with the 3/5 here. And 1/3. I mean, if we disenchant the 3/5, we play the air marshal. Yeah, let's disenchant the 3/5 and then just attack with both. Bit annoying. And yeah, let's attack with both. Yeah, that's yeah, the disenchanted 3/5. Yeah, that's what I thought also. And then we could have unearthed additional, but yeah, it was, I think, still was enough. Yeah. Yeah, he can block. That's true. Okay, so then yeah, actually it's really good deck if we get the right cards and the right amount of mana, so if you're not overflooded. I think that's pretty good combinations here. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for advice. I'm sometimes trying to switch to the chat, so sorry if there's some delay. But yeah, the disenchanting the 3/5 was the right answer here, and I had to unearth the 2/1 and attack to be sure. So with all of them. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, a bit higher from the ranking. Okay, yeah, I think that's pretty good hand. So we have all the lands. I mean, only red is missing. Disenchant, static net. I mean, tactician, rock. Yeah, let's skip it. Fortunately, we can't play something directly, but I think we have a lot of 2-drops and a few 3-drops, so hopefully we get something. Okay, second tactician. Let's play white. And then we have disenchant opened also. Yeah. Okay, first another island. No mana. Actually, mana would be good here. Then we could play already tactician. Or something else. Yeah. Okay. The Urza is really good. Yeah. What can you do? You got already 3 removals here. Mass production, twice tactician and rock. Do they want to draw and discard? Maybe they also mana screwed, but it doesn't look like the case. Okay. Yeah, it's also pretty strong if you're flooded or opposite. You can discard and draw and try to fix the mana. interesting. What do they want? Okay, they didn't play land. Yeah, very cute cat here. Yeah, I mean, I need to discard something. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Maybe I need the removal. So no worries, I've been playing MTG for quite a long time, so I feel the urge to make suggestions, but keep up with the chat while piloting your own game is a bit of a challenge. I'll try to be too hard a basket gamer. Yeah, and it's fine. Thank you for yeah, anyway, so that's a bit challenging, but I think I'll try to to manage it. So yeah, I think I will discard the mass production. That's the most expensive here. We can still somehow play other cards if we get the mana, and it still doesn't look so bad, but because we have a few removals, so if you get the mana, then yeah, unfortunately disenchant is not so good right now. Yeah, let's see. Air Marshal. Yeah, that's a good one. Good one to maybe exile. Like, honestly, I don't know what happens. Okay, what do I discard now? Tactician would block good enough here if I could play it next turn. Surveil also good if they surveil. Not good that they removed the land. Yeah, they're pretty screw. Slightly to say here. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, I guess I discard the... I mean, cooldown could be fine actually here if you get a card, because we can just go down and win the time to build a board. Maybe a rock. I think it's already a bit too late for the rock, so let's remove it. Yeah, it's a bit sad, because the second game we already kind of have mana problem, and first we had too much mana, and here we have not enough. Yeah, I mean, let's see. I still try to survive here, but I get 6. Yeah, that gets in close, I think, to finishing the game. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I hope I get mana for the cooldown here and call the force 3 and 2/3 for 2 turns. Or maybe they play something big and then I can just disenchant it, so some big artifact that also plays here. No, they play soldiers that I can't remove. Okay. Yeah, okay, we got the wilds. Better than nothing, so I don't know if I survive actually. 3, 5, 9. I think that's exactly there. Yeah, I think I'm. Yeah, that's it pretty much. So I can do. I mean, let's wait. For some reason they didn't attack. It's a bit weird, but let's wait. Maybe they decide not to attack with all, and I have a chance here to cool down something. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah, that happens with mana pretty often. That's out of my control. So, but the deck I think was really good. So we have a lot of soldiers and a lot of things with which we could create soldiers. So yeah, we had mass production. We didn't try it out, but it was fine. When we got the iconoclast, and I think in the second game it really played well together with the tactician. Also, Harbin, I would love to try it out, but unfortunately it got removed pretty fast, so maybe we'll have a chance in the next drafts to get it back. But I think it was fine. So you can do anything that if you're mana screwed or in one or another way. Maybe I'm not sure actually. I think from the remove wise it was fine. Maybe one more would be a bit better, but otherwise I think it was pretty balanced deck. Yeah, I mean that's how it is. So, but yeah, we tried to get better with this. So let's finish. Yeah, and yes, thank you for watching and for all your comments. So. Welcome to my chat again, and please follow me for the next stream. So I try to keep my schedule up to date, and now we'll continue with the Brothers War, and we'll see what the next edition, which will come I think pretty soon. Also I keep all of my streams on the YouTube channel, so you can go back and see. Please feel free to leave your comments, suggestions for improvement, also for this deck. Maybe you see there could be some better things that I could do with this deck, or add something or remove. So I always welcome the comments. So I think that's a pretty good way to learn from each other and get better. So that's I think how it works. Yeah, and thank you for watching, and have a nice day. So wherever you are, or nice evening. So, and bye.